Brian May on why working with Freddie Mercury was unnerving in Queen's early days. Without a question, one of the most well-known figures in music history is Freddie Mercury, the biggest in terms of his overall mannerisms and character, but not the biggest in terms of his fame. But it may also be true. He was unquestionably Queen's leader due to his theatrical onstage persona and ability to command attention in any setting. Nevertheless, there is a chance that prominent figures like Mercury will irritate others. Figures like Mercury are frequently scrutinized more than the typical Joe, whether it is because of their aggressive demeanor or just their exuberant energy. Because of this, Queen and Brian May were apprehensive about Freddie Mercury's involvement in the band's early years. Queen's initial thoughts on Freddie Mercury. May talked candidly about Queen's founding and the band's subsequent career in a recent Q&A with the Red Special Guitar podcast. As a result, May revealed a sentiment about his late, brilliant bandmate that hasn't been widely known until now. Given Queen's unofficial position and drive for achievement, one may understand May's first feelings toward his pal, despite how shocking this may seem. May said, "It was a little unnerving when we first worked with him. Mercury ran around the place a lot and screamed his head off." He continued, "So we thought, is this going to work?" John Deacon and Roger Taylor, two other band members, also appeared to share May's hesitancy to completely embrace Mercury. Not everybody liked him, according to May, and many people found him kind of abrasive, but they all thought he was interesting and entertaining. May's thoughts on one of the greatest vocalists in history weren't unintentional. Instead, he just wasn't familiar enough with Mercury. At that point, though, he wasn't the singer that we all got to know as Freddie Mercury. He said as he concluded his remarks about Mercury, "It's challenging to completely distinguish the real Freddie Mercury from the myth when discussing a legendary figure like him." Therefore, it appears that May and Queen were reluctant to embrace Mercury completely since they didn't fully comprehend him and were afraid that fans wouldn't feel the same way. However, as we all know, the majority of the greatest musicians in history were once viewed as outsiders.